Hi everyone, so today Blizzard has announced the Diablo Immortal release date and that it's coming to PC. So this is some incredible news to have just thrown out there earlier. And if you haven't seen it yet, here is the blog post and there's also a trailer in there that you can go check out. I have the links in the description. It's just a short little trailer, and they also had a little YouTube live stream where they were going over some FAQ. But I can also sum it up for you guys. So June 2nd is the release and it will be an open beta for PC players, but it is full cross-play, cross-progression, and you can play together in the same party at the same time with mobile and PC. So they were talking a little bit about their original plans of not making a PC client in the first place, which also has been subject to some ridicule back in the day when it was originally announced. But now, after years of development, they have decided to actually make a PC client, mostly as a result of what people were doing in the alphas and the betas that I have also played, where people were trying to emulate it on a PC anyway. And I believe this is actually exciting news because like this, we have a brand new Diablo game that will come out in just a few weeks from now actually. And personally, I'm also quite excited to jump into it again. I've played it quite a bit already in the alphas, as I mentioned, and I felt it is a game worth playing, especially considering that it comes for free. It is a full free-to-play game, so there's literally no downside to trying it out. It will be on the Battle.net launcher, and there will be in-game transactions, but obviously those are optional. So only if you really plan to go for like the absolute high end, you want to be ranked 1 everywhere, then you will probably have to pay. But my own plans will be to go full free to play in this game and try to go as far as possible. If you're concerned about the looks of the game, here's some screenshots I have put out there. For example, here, this is a PC screenshot. They were talking a little bit about the differences between the two clients, which is mostly their UI. So you can see this here. This is, for example, a mobile screenshot. You can see that the buttons are way larger. The UI interface is way larger because if you imagine this on like a small mobile screen, then you actually need to, press the buttons. And on the PC, this actually is much cleaner, much more like, just pushed to the side, a bit smaller, the way you would expect to look a bit similar to a regular PC game. So I think this is pretty awesome. They said that it didn't really manage to fit everything to like a regular PC environment. For example, those UI interfaces sometimes can be quite large if you imagine this on like a full screen PC interface, but I don't think this is really the biggest deal. And in the blog post, they also mentioned controller support and WASD movement in addition to regular mouse and keyboard clicking. So that is also pretty awesome, and there's going to be a lot of different ways to customize your movement. Overall, this is exciting news, I believe, and if you don't know it already, here's our maxroll.gg website. We are covering a lot of ARPG games these days. Started with Diablo 3 and then we added some more and more are to come. And we also have an Immortal page that has all the guides, all the resources, which is in the process of being made ready for launch. So most of it is still from beta, but soon you're gonna see all the updated guides there. And I have personally also written some of them. We have a full team working on bringing you those guides, the class guides, build guides, everything you need to know about the game mechanics, the market, the trading, everything. So make sure you go take a look, especially as launch approaches. Make sure you pre-register if you haven't yet, because you're gonna get some free transmogs when Diablo Immortal launches. And for myself, as I had mentioned, I want to go into Immortal as well, at least for the launch for a while. I think it's going to be a great time as well. This is going to be, just somewhere in the middle of the downtime of the Diablo 3 season. And I'll definitely jump in and blast. I'm quite excited. I'll main a monk. I want to go free to play and I want to try to be as competitive as possible. For my YouTube here, this also means I'll probably start making some Immortal content. I have a lot of footage still saved up, a lot of guides to make, and just stuff that will help you get going when the game comes. So make sure to take a look at the blog post. Otherwise, if you have any questions about the game, about how it feels, about the pay to win, about whatever you might have on your mind, feel free to drop a comment. As I said, I have played this game a lot, so I can probably answer all of them. And let me know what you think in general about this PC release. I believe this is great that they're trying to bring both of those audiences together and let's see how it will be. That's already it for what I have to share here for today for Immortal. So hope you enjoyed it. Hope you liked this video. Subscribe for more Diablo content, and I'll see you guys next time.